If you want to know the true essence of someone's heart, look to what it is that they do for a living. In my case, I'm here to bring back divine love, mercy, empathy, and compassion, all things good for all of humanity and all of creation. This is what I live for. This is my passion. This is my purpose that I've been given by the Great Spirit. No, I didn't know it. All my life, no, I didn't know that this was my mission, okay? I did not know that this was my purpose. I kind of just was led into it, okay? By way of the Spirit. Because deep down inside my heart, all my life, I desire to be free. Okay? And I could feel the captivity. I could feel the oppression. I knew I was living in a wicked ass system. But I didn't know how to articulate it. And I didn't have all the pieces of the puzzle. And so I was confused. But I never had the type of heart that most people had around me. But now I understand my calling. Now I understand why he gave me this mission. It was because of my heart condition. Okay? Not geared towards money. Not geared towards status and clout of men. Okay? Not superficiality. But authenticity. Realness. Sincerity. Purity of heart. A pure conscience. The charlatans have been allowed to go forth in full force, okay, in masse. And they have used and abused and twisted the gospel for the gain of this world. So now that the children of light has been awakened here in the land of our captivity, people are wanting to label us in the same category as these charlatans, refusing to look at the fruits of the Spirit and the clear differences, the very obvious differences. One of the main differences is the fact that we are impoverished, but the charlatans are living lavishly. Yes, that's a huge sign for you. Yet we have been literally given in abundance spiritual gifts, the oracles of the Spirit. The fruits of the Spirit in abundance within our life, in our deeds, in our actions. How we deal with people, how we deal with the creation. But people want to remain blinded, want to shut their eyes. Oh, but you smell the aroma of that sweet fruit. Divine love, compassion, mercy, and empathy for all of humanity and all of creation. An end to complacency of oppression and dictatorship, everything being forced on us. I am not a conformist. I am here to speak this word by the way of the Spirit. Now, the name of the audio that we're going to review today was recorded on 4/11/24. So that was yesterday. And honestly, I had changed the title of it. I was given a different title, okay? Today I was given a different title from what I named it yesterday. I forget what I named it yesterday. Let's look and see. You continue storing up great judgment for yourselves. That's what I had named it initially, okay? But I was instructed to change the name to I have a just cause to rebel against this system, okay? I have a just cause to rebel against this system. And my just cause is the fact that their system goes against the eternal law of divine love, compassion, mercy, and empathy for all of humanity and all of creation. They have used and abused and mistreated all of humanity and all of creation. They have done great atrocities. And this is not going to continue. I am not complacent with this. But I am looked at as crazy. Like, who the hell do you think you are? How can you make war with a beast? I have been instructed to speak this word by the way of the Spirit. Spend my time, energy, and effort bringing you this word by the way of the Spirit. And I have been obedient in doing what I have been given and instructed to do. And I live the truth that I have been given. I have applied it to my life, and I live by it. Therefore, I am not a charlatan. So it would be wise to reevaluate how you view me. It would be wise to reevaluate how you treat me. Because I am not here in and of my own accord. Yes, I answered the call on my life. I have been obedient. I didn't just set myself up here on this platform. No, I've been instructed to do what I have been doing. And I'm going to continue to do so. Now, I did not plan that intro, but it's 10 minutes into this video. It's 2:54 p.m. on my PC. Since earlier today, the color has corrected itself. Alright, for now, the color has corrected itself. I still did not reboot my PC because there was an urgency within my spirit to bring you this word. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get into it, okay? It's gonna start with, it's during my meditation time, where I'm communing with my maker. So part of the audio is going to be ineligible. You're not going to be able to hear what I'm saying because I'm really speaking with the Most High, okay? I'm speaking within myself and whatnot. Just thinking aloud. I'm in my head a lot, okay? So that's how it starts, all right? But you'll know when, I'm addressing what I'm supposed to address and bring to the public, okay? If the shoe fits people, wear it, okay? I'm not here to hurt people. I'm here to help you, okay? But however you want to view me, that's your choice. You have free agency.
My whole knee hurts. Very, very painful. The arthritis in my knee. My whole knee was rolling. Bruh. So I'm taking a bath before I go to the store. I gotta walk and take the bus and carry hundreds of dollars worth of groceries. Check this freaking bus pass app. The Go Pass. Make sure that I ain't gotta do no damn updates. But I'm not gonna purchase a ticket until I get on the bus. And see that I have to purchase a ticket. Oh, goodness. This whole thing with losing my phone number, man. Losing my phone because I don't have $30 per month for this baby. They forced me to set up my fucking accounts with my phone number. And now it's causing me a lot of grief.
So, as you just heard, now my apologies, for the profanity. I don't be meaning to, okay? I don't be meaning to drop the F-bomb, I be trying not to use profanity. But at the same time, I'm instructed to be real, okay? And I keep it real, bro, alright? You're not gonna tell me that you get virgin ears when you've been living in times of the worst of the heathen. And there's pornography and all kinds of crap every freaking where, alright? You're not gonna tell me that you get virgin ears, okay? So stop it. The self-righteousness. Now, the fact that all of these companies, force you to now attach a phone number to your account, like YouTube, for instance, okay? So now, like, what is it, bruh? So, like, if I can't verify my account with my phone number, because my phone's gonna probably be cut off next month, bro. Alright? Because I don't have $30 per month for this phone bill. I don't have income. And if my phone gets cut off, like, like, bro, I'm not going to be able to receive a notification via text to verify my account. So now what? You just take my account? Now I'm locked out my account because I can't verify my number? I'm tired of this oppression. Why did they do this? Why is a password not enough? So even when I have my damn password, that ain't enough. They would just take your account. If you lose your phone, you can't verify it with a phone number. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So, like, I trust in the Great Spirit. I really do, bro. All of this work that I've done, and now I'm facing, losing my damn phone. Okay? I don't have $30 per month to pay this phone bill. Come May 1st, they're going to want $30 in order to keep my phone on. And Cricket don't pay. Cricket does not play. Okay? Cricket doesn't play. They will cut your phone off right away. They will not have no compassion whatsoever. Okay? You got to pay at least $15, in order to extend it too. All right? They don't extend nothing. All right? They will literally cut off your phone if you ain't got the money to pay them. Now, I do have another phone, but it is the fact that I've had this number for years. And all of my accounts has been set up with this damn number. And bruh, sometimes these accounts will bring up an old number. I got some accounts right now that I can't get in because it tries to make me verify an old phone number that I no longer have. My computer, for one. Okay, like literally, Microsoft. Okay, so Microsoft, when I bought this computer in 2016, I had a different phone number. So now, I can't make any changes on my own damn computer. It was dealing with my account. It's set up to what it was when I bought the damn computer back in 2016. Under an email that I can no longer even get into because I no longer have the details to that email. And I can't get the details to that email because I no longer have the phone number. Everything about this damn system is nothing but oppression. Nothing but oppression, especially against the poor and those that do not bow down and worship money. Those who refuse to spend their time, energy, and effort doing everything they can to earn money. Everything about this system is set up to oppress and harass us. And I am tired, bro. So I was in my head about that. Not only that, but the fact that my computer is on crutches. The fact that my internet bill with Verizon is going to be due in a few days on the 18th. Rent is going to be due on May 1st. All of these things, bro. And all I want to do is serve the Great Spirit with my whole heart, mind, and soul. And I've been doing that to the best of my ability. And it seems like the more I do that, the harder I go with this truth, the more people detest me, the more stony the hearts grow towards me. All I want is freedom and happiness for all of humanity and all of creation. All I want is an end of this oppression, of this economic system that was set up by force with much bloodshed. Where are the righteous? Where are the people who love truth? Where are the people who love authenticity? Who will have the ears to hear, the heart to receive, and the eyes to see? Where are you at? Where are the righteous AMs that's supposed to take their place?
Straight up, man. And that's why I want us to that, that's part of all this whole situation is the peace of mind that I have. I'm worried about.
Oh, goodness sakes. Rebel Without a Cause, I think it was but I have a cause. I'm not a rebel without a cause. I have a cause. I have a cause to rebel, bro. I rebel because it's against the eternal law of divine love. That's why I rebel. I was in my head, just thinking.
And before I go into it, bruh, I was thinking about a movie that I liked back in the day. And I think it was entitled Rebel Without a Cause. You know, the guy ended up dying in a car crash. But anyway, I liked that movie, but I was in my head thinking about that movie, and I was like, well, I'm a rebel with a cause, so that's how this started.
I was in my head, just thinking. This is how I be, bro. I be in my head thinking. I was listening to Brother Morale, his new video, as a conversation with another brother named Leon.
And let me go ahead and show you that if I can. I should be able to. Since earlier my disc did go down. It was screaming earlier, but it finally went down. So let's go ahead and travel over here. So freaking tired of this oppressive ass system, bro. You see this? See, I have an ad blocker. But see, now YouTube is putting forced ads. You see all of these empty spaces? Ads would be here if I did not have an ad blocker. You see this? You see how they're doing? Like they're forcing their way on people, bro. They're forcing ads on people. But see, I have an ad blocker. But see, YouTube have been like at first they started trying to make you take your ad blocker off. All right? Yes, they've been trying to make you take your ad blocker off. But I guess they got a lot of negative flack for doing that, and so they stopped doing that. This video right here, the ascension of the elevated is now all praises to the Most High. It's a very good video. I enjoyed it. I put a like on it. I always
Blog
do.
Talk Radio.
I always put a like on it, you know. I think, yeah, I commented tuning in, you know. I support my brothers, okay? So ain't no hate, ain't no animosity. But it's because I have humbled myself to the spirit of truth, okay? And I myself have been reproved. I'm instructed to give reproof, okay? So there are some things that I disagree with that I heard, okay? And I bring more insight on that. But it's much love to my brothers. The conversation that they had on here, a conversation with Brother Leon, okay? And so let's go ahead and continue.
I wonder if Leon has a channel. It was a good conversation. There are some things that I disagree, you know, from what I heard, you know, one being that, you know, anybody can be a Gentile. Well, anybody can have a Gentile mindset, yes. But Gentiles are, this is the seed of Japheth. So nationality-wise, Shemitic people cannot be Gentiles, but they can have a Gentile mindset.
All right. So in the video, my brother has stated, you know, that that some of our people, okay, the seed of this land, has said that some of them are Gentiles. But I feel like that confuses people, and, you know, I state this in the audio, but give me just a moment. All right. So the reason why I say this, okay, is, and it's important. It's important. We're going to get into it within the audio. All right. The sons of Japheth, Gomer and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshach, and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Riphath, and Togarmah. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Dudanim. By these were the isles of the Gentiles, divided in their lands, every one after his tongue, after their families, in their nations. Okay? Now, Ham, the sons of Ham, are not Gentiles. Okay? The sons of Ham are Hamites. All right? And it breaks down all the Hamites. Okay? And then it talks about the Shemites. All right? Because the sons of Ham are after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. Okay? So again, you get the Gentile nations, all right? And then you get the Hamite nations, and then you get the children of Shem. Okay? So the sons of Shem, after their families, after their tongues, in their lands, after their nations. Okay? So when my brothers want to mix, you know, the nations, and they're like, you know, the Shemites can be Gentiles. You know, no, bro, or that there's only Gentiles and Israelites. No, okay, you're summing all of these things up, okay, on surface level, but this encompasses a lot of deception. All right. So in order to get rid of the deception, you gotta first separate. Okay? You got to separate so that we can put the pieces of the puzzle together accurately and correctly. Okay? Shemites are not Gentiles. Gentiles are not Shemites. Now, has there been a blend of the nations? Yes. Yes, there have been a blending of the nations. You got your mixed multitude of people. Okay? But that's a different story. Because you also have people who are not all mixed up, okay? Yes, you have pure bloodline still, okay? So let's not ignore that. Because it's important to understand true prophecy. Now, this is not to say that the seed of this land, who are the Shemites, can't adopt a Gentile mentality, because that's exactly what has happened. Okay? So now, let's continue. And go back a little bit.
Shemitic people cannot be Gentiles, but they can have a Gentile mindset. And I think that's what my brother means. But I feel like he confuses people when he says that, you know, Gentile can be anybody. No, bruh. Gentiles is the nations, the Japhetic nations. That's the Gentiles. And, you know, Shemites are not Gentiles, and Gentiles are not Shemites. However, Gentiles can adopt a Shemite mindset. Okay? Yes, they can adopt the mindset of divine love. Okay? Life and all things good.
This is what is allotted for the Gentiles. They are able to be grafted in. Okay? Just a moment. Let's start in verse 7. This is going to be Lection 46, the Transfiguration on the Mount, the giving of the law. Okay, so this is for anyone who wants to take heed to this law. Okay? And the promised anointed one, who the world wants to call Jesus, all right, said unto them, Behold, a new law I give unto you, which is not new, but old, even as Moses gave the 10 Commandments to Israel after the flesh, so also I give unto you the 12 for the kingdom of Israel after the Spirit. For who are the Israel of the Most High? Even they of every nation and tribe who work righteousness, love mercy, and keep my commandments. These are the true Israel of the Most High. Okay? Then he stood upon his feet, and he spake, saying, to those of you who want to take heed to this law, Hear, O Israel, The Most High thy power is one. Many are my seers and my prophets. In me all live and move, and have sustenance. Ye shall not take away the life of any creature for your pleasure, nor for your profit, nor yet torment it. You shall not steal the goods of any, nor gather lands and riches to yourselves beyond your need or use. You shall not eat the flesh, nor drink the blood of any slaughtered creature, nor yet anything which bringeth disorder to your health or senses. You shall not make impure marriages. That means marrying for the purposes of lust and or financial support. Where love and health are not there. Divine love. Nor yet corrupt yourselves. No sexual immorality. Nor corrupt any creature made pure by the holy. You shall not bear false witness against any, nor willfully deceive any by a lie to hurt them. That includes manipulation. You shall not do unto others as you would not that others should do unto you. You shall worship the Most High, your Father, Mother in heaven, of whom are all things, and reverence the holy name. That's the eternal law of divine love, life, purity, all things good. You shall revere your fathers and your mothers on earth. Respect your caretakers, those who care for you. Respect all the teachers of righteousness. You shall cherish and protect the weak and those who are oppressed. Turn not your ear from the oppressed. Care for all creatures that suffer wrong. Protect the oppressed. Protect all creatures that suffer wrong. Stand up for their rights. Speak out against injustice. You shall work with your hands the things that are good and seemly. So shalt you eat the fruits of the earth and live long in the land. Purify yourselves daily. Rest on the seventh day from labor, keeping holy the Sabbaths and the holy festivals of the Most High. You shall do unto others as you would that others should do unto you. When the disciples heard these words, they smote upon their breast, saying, Wherein we have offended, O power, forgive us, and may thy wisdom, love, and truth within us incline our hearts to love. And King, keep this holy law. The Messiah said unto them, my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. If you will to bear it, to you it will be easy. Lay no other burden on those that enter into the kingdom, but only these necessary things. This is the new law unto the Israel of the Most High, and the law is within, for it is the law of divine love. And it is not new but old. It is not new but old. Take heed that you add nothing to this law, neither take anything from it. Verily I say unto you, they who know and obey this law shall be saved, and they who know and obey it not shall be lost. Okay? So, that being said, yes, it doesn't matter what bloodline or nationality you were born. If you choose to humble yourself as a child and repent for your transgressions and choose to keep his commandments, then you will be accounted amongst his people. 1 second. Let's go back over to Chrome. See how they boast against the natural branches? This is a whole Gentile. Let's scroll on down here, because we're already here. We're gonna be shown. Okay, he's gonna show, O house of Israel. He's gonna show us, O house of Israel, that you Gentiles have no power over us. But he remembered his covenant unto us, O house of Israel. We have come into the knowledge of the fullness of his gospel. We have the oracles now. We've been instructed to bring these oracles to you. And if the Gentiles will repent and return unto me, saith the Father, behold, you will be numbered among his people, O house of Israel. But you got to be obedient. That means you have to love mercy. And if you love mercy, then you will help his people that are in poverty. Especially if you have abundance. You've been able to take the blessing. You've been able to live in the blessing. You must show mercy and compassion and empathy. You must relieve the oppressed. And if you do that, you will be protected. Right along with us. You will be delivered. Right along with us, the children of light. But you must cleave to the children of light. Isaiah 14:1. For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob. Okay? And will yet choose Israel. Okay? And we are going to be set in our own land. Okay? And the strangers that cleave to us, you'll be joined with us. But you must cleave unto the house of Jacob. Okay? Yes. We're going to have rest from our sorrow. My whole life has been a life of sorrow because of oppression and dictatorship of this system. And from our fear and from hard bondage wherein we were made to serve in much want and need. This has been a wicked ass system. See, Gentiles, when you serve, when you're going to be serving us, it's going to be in righteousness. You're not going to be in much want and need while you're serving us. While you're living in righteousness. This is going to be done in righteousness. You're going to want to do it, those of you who are righteous, because of the hard bondage wherein we were made to serve while we were in want and need of many things, living paycheck to paycheck, living in poverty, but we're serving your wicked ass system. This is what was forced on us. But it's going to be much better for you because you're going to be living in abundance of blessings. But yes, you will be dressing the wine presses. You will be dressing the vineyards. But you'll get to eat to your fullness. It's not going to be denied to you to partake of the blessing. You'll get to freaking grow the herb and smoke to your fill. Smoke however much herb you want. But you'll be the one planting and doing all the, gardening. You're going to want to do it. A lot of you enjoy doing it. You're going to want to do these things. And you're going to be able to partake of the blessing. Grow the fields of tobacco. And you'll be able to partake of it. To your heart's desire. It's going to be a system of righteousness. Not wickedness, not of oppression and dictatorship, but in divine love for one another. Not what we went through. See, many of my brothers, the campers, they're twisting this scripture. And they're using it in order to claim that they're going to oppress the Gentiles. But oppression doesn't come from the Great Spirit. This is not about oppression. No. This is about righteousness. All right? So thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how has the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Bro, I can't wait, because this whole damn system is nothing but oppression. Oh, may the day come very soon for these people to see a righteous kingdom. They have been so complacent with this wicked ass system. It's like they can't see life outside of this.
They can serve our power, alright? But they have to deny themselves in order to do so.
And this is the Gentiles, okay? Because, the seed of Jacob, we have been humbled by force, okay? We're in, with hard bondage. We've been made to serve in a wicked ass system that put us on the bottom, okay? So we've been broken. We are broken people, okay? We are known as the scorn of the nations, okay? So we've been brought low, okay? So this ain't about ego. But you Gentiles, yes, you're going to have to humble yourselves. See, we've been living during the times of the Gentiles. And the last part of it has been the Great White European Empire, which we're going to talk about here really soon. Okay? It's coming up. All right? And so what you got to understand is, he that leadeth into captivity shall go in captivity. But the righteous of you is not going to be captivity. Yes, bro, how do I explain this to you people for you to understand? Okay? You're foreigners on this land. All right? Please understand that you're foreigners on this land, Gentiles. Okay? The best way I can explain this, people, is take your house, for example. You take somebody into your home out of the kindness of your heart, okay? Out of the kindness of your heart, you open up your home to someone, okay? And they come in, and at first, they're respectful, okay? But then, all of a sudden, they manifest their destiny. And it was their destiny all along to just rape, rob, and murder and just take over your home. Okay? Kill your family. All right? Kill your dog, your cat, your pets, okay? And just take over. All right? But the descendants, that you left your property to, they're awakened, okay? And they're like, wait a minute, hold on, you people, you massacred my family, okay? And you just took over our home. Okay, you took over our property. You manifested your destiny. So, now it's time for you to give back what your people stole. Okay, now it's time for you to reap what your forefathers and what you have been sowing this entire time. Okay, and those of you who are righteous and you come to your senses and you're like, oh crap, this did happen. My forefathers did manifest their destiny. They did colonize a land that did not belong to them. They did forcefully take over indigenous land. Maybe we should humble ourselves here. Maybe we should try to do what we can to help these people. Give them back what was their inheritance. Okay? So that's all it is, people. That's all it is. Give back our inheritance. Okay, that's the only reason that this reads the way that it reads. That you'll be the vine dressers, okay? Isaiah 61:5. Okay. Now, let's actually start up here. Isaiah 61, let's start in verse 2. Actually, let's go ahead and see. The Spirit of the Most High power is upon me, because the Most High has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Most High, and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that we might be called the trees of righteousness, the planting of the Most High, that he might be glorified. And they shall build the old waste. They shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. And the strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. Why does it say alien? Because you are foreigners on this land. That's another way of saying alien. You're not the indigenous seed of this land, but you're able to stay on this blessed promised land. Those of you who humble yourselves and repent and choose to keep the divine law of love, life, and purity, you will be the plowmen and the vine dressers. Okay? But we will be named the priests of the Most High. Men shall call us the ministers of our power. We will eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory. No, see, I disagree with that we're going to boast ourselves in their glory, but it's the Gentiles that have the blessing bag. Okay, so it's these righteous Gentiles that will become the Ams. And when the righteous Gentiles become the righteous Ams, let me show you this. All right. Hold on. I don't understand why it's not bringing it up. Shepherd of Hermes. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I really don't want to read all of this, bro. Both accordingly accomplish their work. Alright. The poor man makes intercession, a work in which he is rich, okay? So not just the fact that we make intercession, but the fact that we have the oracles of the living power. We are rich in the spirit and in truth, okay? Which we receive from the Most High, and which he recompenses. Let me see what this word is. make amends. Okay. Pay or reward. Okay, so we're to give you this word basically freely, okay? This is just a man, I don't know why they gotta make shit so complicated. This is just another way of saying that we're supposed to freely give you this word by the way of the Spirit, and I've been doing that. Okay? We're supposed and even when the AMs arrive, we're to continuously give you this word, okay, as is given to us. And the rich man in like manner unhesitantly bestows upon the poor man the wealth, the riches that he received. Okay, it says from the Lord, okay, because once you begin to overturn the blessing that you received of Lucifer into righteousness by becoming a righteous am, then it becomes the blessings from the Lord, okay? And you will utilize these blessings for righteousness' sake, all right? And this is a great work and acceptable before the Most High, because he understands the object of his wealth and has given to the poor of the gifts of the Lord, okay? And rightly discharged his service to him. All right? Now, among men, however, the elm appears to not produce fruit, and they do not know nor understand that if a drought come, the elm which contains water nourishes the vine, and the vine, having an unfailing supply of water, yields double fruit both for itself and for the elm. So also the poor man interceding with the Most High on behalf of the rich increases their riches, and the rich again aiding the poor in their necessities satisfy their souls. Both therefore are partners in the righteous work. He who does these things shall not be deserted by the Most High, but shall be enrolled in the books of the living. Blessed are they who have riches and who understand that they are from the Lord. Okay? If you are a righteous am. Okay? But if you choose to hoard the blessing bag that was received in much wickedness, then you're going to perish with a blessing bag, and you will be accounted as wicked. Okay? Now, give thanks. Hold on. All right, so this is what it is. Okay. Then the rich man helps the poor in all things without hesitation, and a poor man being helped by the rich intercedes for him. All right, giving thanks to the Most High for him who bestows gifts upon him. Okay, and he still continues to interest himself zealously for the poor man, that his wants may be constantly supplied. Okay. All right, so the rich man is going to be zealous to supply the needs and the wants of the vine. Okay, the elm is going to be zealous. Okay, so hold on. Then the rich man helps the poor in all things without hesitation, and the poor man being helped by the rich, we intercede for you, giving thanks to the Most High for you, who bestows gifts upon us. All right? And the rich man still continues to interest himself zealously for the poor man. Okay? That the poor man's wants may be constantly supplied. For he knows that the intercession of the poor man is acceptable and influential with the Most High. Okay? Knows that those of us who've been bestowed the wealth of the Spirit, yes, our prayer is received by the Great Spirit because we're walking in righteousness. Okay? Now, you rich, okay? Those of you who have abundance, this is what you want to do. You want to become a righteous am. All right? Now, so that is what it means by in their glory you shall boast yourselves. It just means that we will thank the Most High, okay, for the am. We'll thank the Most High for the am, okay? Now, verse 7. For your shame we shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Okay, those that brought confusion are going to rejoice in their portion, or I don't know, for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. I don't understand what that means. Therefore in their land they shall possess a double. Oh, because the Gentiles, the wicked Gentiles that caused confusion among us, literally took away our identity. Where we didn't know who the hell we were. Our identity was given to all of these other nations all of this time. And so we've been shamed in front of all the nations. We're going to get double. And due to the confusion of who we were, we are going to rejoice in our portion because it's going to be an astonishment to the world. Like, oh my God, wow, those were the biblical people that we've been mistreating this entire time? Bruh. He told you. He told you, okay? This guy right here told you. Do you see this? This is why your president is being spoken to the way he's been spoken to. All right? Because there's a people who claim to be something that they are not, that is controlling your government, your United States government. They're controlling it, okay? There's a certain people that is controlling the United States government. All right? That's why your president is being taught to the way that he's being taught to. That's why they're being dealt with the way that they're being dealt with, okay? Because they know. They already know. And Biden knows, okay? Yes, your government knows. They know who we truly are. They know who they enslaved. They know who they took in captivity. Okay? They know what they have done to us. I'm not going to read this, people, because I don't want no problems with YouTube. But I'm leaving it up here long enough for you to be able to read it. Okay? Please read it. All right? Take screenshot. Now, that's why. Oh yeah, there's a lot of confusion because of them, giving our inheritance to other nations for all of this damn time. But in our land, we're going to possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto us. For the Most High loves judgment and hates robbery for burnt offering. And he is directing our work in truth. And he will make an everlasting covenant with us. And our seed will be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring, our offspring among the people. All that see us will acknowledge us, that we are the seed in which the Most High had blessed. We will greatly rejoice in the Most High. My soul shall be joyful in my power, my mighty one. For he that clothed me with the garments of salvation, for he is going to clothe us with the garments of salvation. Yes, he has covered me with a robe of righteousness, as a bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as a bride ordaineth herself with her jewels. For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and as the garden causes the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so the Most High Power, our mighty one, will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations. Yes, he is indeed. Isaiah 52:10, the Most High has made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power, our mighty one. Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, and with a voice together shall they sing. For they shall see eye to eye, when the Most High shall bring again Zion. Break forth into joy, sing together, ye waste places of Jerusalem. For the Most High has comforted his people. He is going to redeem Jerusalem. Yeah, he's going to make bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations. All the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power, our mighty one. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, you are not my people, there we will be called the children of the living power. Yeah, he's going to make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he has afore prepared unto glory, even us whom he has called, not of the Israelites only, but also of the Gentiles. As he saith also in OC, I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not my beloved. And yet it shall come to pass in the place where it was said unto us, you are not my people, there shall we be called the children of the living power. Isaiah also cried concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. For he will finish the work and cut it short, cut it short, cut it short, cut it short in righteousness. Because a short work will the Most High make on the earth. And as Isaiah said before, except the Lord of Sabaoth had left us a seed, you would have been as Sodom and made like unto Gomorrah. There is a reason he awakened us in the land of our captivity, to bring this word to your remembrance, so that you have a genuine opportunity to humble yourself like a child and repent. And choose to walk in righteousness. Choose to come back to the eternal law of divine love, compassion, mercy, and empathy for all of humanity and all of creation. Now, we're only 4 minutes and about 30 seconds or so, 35 seconds into this audio. Bro, it's 4 o'clock. This is a little over an hour. I think I am going to try to give you a little bit more, people. Alright, I'm going to try, but man, my legs are swollen, okay? And so I really don't want to sit here too much longer. Alright, let's go ahead and get this context again. I'm going to try to give you a little bit more, alright?
But they have to deny.
Yes, you Gentiles got to deny yourself, okay?
The mindset of divine love.
Hold on, let me go back a little bit more.
And, Shemites are not Gentiles. And
Not that part, not that far.
however, Gentiles can adopt a Shemite mindset. Okay? Yes.
Alright, so this is important. Listen up, Gentiles, okay? Listen up, because you are able to be grafted in, alright? But it ain't just about lip say, alright? It ain't about freaking lip service, okay? It ain't about what you psych yourself out to believe, alright? Hold on. No, it ain't about what you psych yourself out to believe, alright? You gotta understand this, okay?
However, Gentiles can adopt a Shemite mindset. Okay? Yes, they can adopt the mindset of divine love. Okay? Life and all things good. They can serve our power. Alright? But they have to deny themselves in order to do so. Just like for us to have a mindset of a Gentile, we have to deny ourselves. We have to not be who we were created to be. And we have to conform to this reality.
Now, this is an actual fact, okay? This is what they have forced onto us, alright? So, hold on a second. Now, I'm not gonna be on here too much longer, people, because like I said, I'm not gonna keep saying it over and over again, but this is what I'm dealing with. Alright, so this is one of the things that they set up, okay? They forced us to go to their boarding schools as children, okay? In order to assimilate us, okay? Assimilate, you see this? Alright? Assimilate us into their culture, alright? They wanted to assimilate us into their culture. Alright? They wanted to kill the Indian, alright? Kill the Indian and save the man. That's why they created the Indian boarding schools, in order to wipe out who we were, to give us a false identity, and literally steal our inheritance from us. And even while we were going to these schools, they forced us to assimilate into these schools, We got hatred from the people who didn't want us there. Okay? You didn't even want us there. I don't think we wanted to be there. Okay? This was something that was forced on all of us. But then we had to put up with you hating us. Bullied every damn day. But we didn't ever shoot up the damn school. Second. It was very important for them to kill who we are, okay? There's a book entitled Kill the Indian in the Child. You see this Indian boy and his bear cub pets? This was a postcard published by Edward H. Mitchell in 1921. He's listed as an Indian boy. You see that afro? You see that copper-colored skin? Indian. We have bear cubs in this land. Here's another Indian boy with a bow and arrow. Little Indian, copper colored. And don't let the slick hair fool you, because we were able to straighten our hair back then. Okay? Yes. Pressing combs. Bear fat. There were ways that we made our hair the way that it looks in this image. Okay? So don't let that fool you. We are the indigenous seed of this land. This is why they continuously massacred us off of this land. All of this hell we've had to go through. You wanted to assimilate us into your mainstream culture, which you set up on our land. And you even had a cemetery at this institution. 186 graves. But you don't want to talk about this. You don't want to talk about who we were before you colonized our land. You don't want to talk about your aggression towards us, your hatred towards us. You don't want to talk about how they killed the Indian and the child. And then you mock and ridicule us for not knowing who we are. And then you mock and ridicule us now that we know who we are. You want to claim that we're not the people. But we got all of this documented evidence. All of these things that line up with the scripture. Why has he got a feather in his head? Why is he depicted like that? Milwaukee Braves versus New York Yankees. 1957 World Series. Why is he depicted like this? Because they know damn well we're the American Indians. Change vital records from Indian to colored on all vital records. All of the Americas, from Virginia to all states. This is what they did to us. These are full-blood Choctaw Indians, born in Cairo, raised in Oklahoma City. You would consider them Black Americans. You would consider them African Americans. But they are the real Indians. These are the types of people that were massacred all of these many times. Here's an American Indian comb. It looks like a pick. She knows who she is. Meet the real Indians. See, they begin to cover their tracks. That's why Chestnut replaced Indian red in the crayon. Because they know who we are. The copper-colored people. They know who we are. It's time to stop playing with us. It's time to give back what was stolen from us. You love calling us this. But in 1582, this was in reference to American Indians in the early U.S. The use usually with reference to American Indians. 1582 Oxford Dictionary. No longer is the foreigners gonna tell me who I am and where I come from. You're on my ancestral land. And you have been oppressing the seed of this land this entire time. This is a depiction of who Christopher Columbus brought with him to meet the king and queen. Do you see these people? They would be considered black African Americans, but they are Indians, American Indians. They know who they are. More Choctaw people. So you're going to stop playing with us. Time's up for the lies and the deception, people. In the book Africans and Native Americans by Jack Forbes, he tells us we were taught that black people come from Africa as slaves, that the Red Indian was the true Native American, and that white people took, quote, black slaves from Africa and stole the land of the Red Indians. This story is nothing but a giant fiction, a novel made up by white historians to deceive the masses about the original history and people of the Americas. All right, you can pause this and continue to read if you want and take a screenshot. All right, I'm not going to read it all. Look how he's depicted. My brother Dane Calloway did this video. Companies exploit American Indians for monetary gain. This is an old ass picture. Don't they look like some quote unquote Negroes? But look how they're dressed. This is a real photo. They know who they encountered when they came to colonize this land. Cleveland Indian mascot, 1925. The three most dangerous men. American Negroes are Indians. So this European here, this foreigner, changed our cultural ancestral identity. Okay? This guy here took away the benefits that was meant for us and gave it to foreigners. Okay? Anybody was able to pay $5 and become us, as long as it wasn't us. And they got to partake of the blessing and the benefits. Receive casinos and all of these things. This guy here, you can thank him for changing the image Okay? The Hollywood movies and all of these things. This is why you think that the original American Indians are Asians. These people. Okay? But they're foreigners as well who took the bag. You've been deeply deceived, people. You have been greatly deceived. Okay? The Great Spirit allowed this for a period of time. But now your time's up. Now, let's see where we're at in this audio. 135. Let's see where we're at here.
In this society.
Okay. So, I'm gonna be going in depth on that, so I'm probably gonna go back a little bit tomorrow. I know we're only 4 minutes into this, and this is like a 30 something minute audio, but I wanted to at least bring you some of it today. All right, at least give you something, okay? I know I gave you some earlier, finishing the audio from yesterday. Bruh, I'm doing the best I can, okay? But I can't sit in this chair any longer for now. I need to get out of this chair. Those that don't have abundance and who cannot assist me financially, please assist me by petitioning, lifting up your voice, to the Most High. Stand with me in agreement that, the hearts of the people will begin to melt, those who do have abundance, okay? Because clearly I need assistance, okay? I don't have any might in my hands physically when it comes to finances, okay? So where two or more are agreed, it helps to, speed up the process here. So if you're righteous, lift up your voice in petitioning the Most High on my behalf, okay? Because, bruh, I'm not ever gonna give up. As long as I have the means to do what I have been called to do, I'm gonna continue to do it, okay? But, bruh, I need help, okay? I'm just gonna leave it as that. I'm gonna leave it as that, okay? I need assistance, people. Alright? So, if you have abundance, please be obedient to the leading of the Spirit. Okay? Please do what you know is in your heart, is the right thing to do. Okay? On that note, shalom.